Well, I'm Stacey Naito, and I am a board-certified family practice physician, and I also do cosmetic dermatology, weight management, and body transformations. And as far as how I got involved in fitness, I kind of have an interesting story. I was anorexic at one point. At the age of 19, I became anorexic. I got down to 85 pounds, and I had a friend come to visit me, and he took a bunch of pictures of me, just casual, candid stuff, and my jeans were hanging off me, and so when I saw the pictures, I thought, oh my gosh, I have got to get in the best shape of my life. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to completely transform myself, turn it around, and within a year, I got back to a healthy weight, started weight training, and I just never stopped. What made me decide to compete was I was actually at a show in May of 2009, and I was watching these girls, and I thought, I could maybe do that. And then I had 3 different people come up to me, just all random people. They just came up to me. I'm sitting in the audience, and they're telling me, you should do this. You should totally do this. You have potential. You could do really, really well. And so I just decided to do it as a bucket list item. And 2 months later, I was at a show, did my thing, got bitten by the bug, didn't want to stop. I don't think I'm ever going to stop. So I did 5 shows in 2009. I did 6 shows in 2010, and then I did 4 shows this year. Just going after that ever-elusive pro card, which has continued to elude me, but that's okay. I'm not going to stop competing. Well, I was really proud to take first place at the Cleveland show, the IFBB North American. It was a great show for me. I definitely felt that I looked the best that I looked. As far as my training, the one thing that really did change was that I did join Bombshell Fitness, and I did it just because I wanted to kind of shake it up. And, I think even though I've worked as a trainer for over 20 years, you're never too smart that you can't learn something. So there's always something new to learn, new ways to do things. And also, when you're competing, you start to lose an objective eye. You start to, or I don't know, I guess I did. I started to lose sight of what I looked like and where I needed to be. So, I just kind of wanted to hand the reins over and say, hey, you know what, help me to get on track. And it was just kind of like a little slap on the hand, like, do your thing, girl, do it right. From all the competitions that I've done, I would say I've learned a lot. I mean, I've learned about all the little details, the posing and the suit selection and the training and all that. But I think the most important take-home message for me has been that I continue to grow as a human being, I continue to grow as an individual, and it's really not so much about how I look or how I present on stage, but how I'm connecting with people wherever I am, whether it's a competition or what I do in my regular life. I definitely do have every intention of competing again next year. Crazy me, still got to go for the pro card. I already know which shows I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell you which ones. Enough said. I'm coming back though. As a trainer, I do see a lot of really silly mistakes that people make. I would say that the biggest mistakes, number 1, starving themselves. Oh, I gotta lose weight. So I'm just gonna eat just a couple tiny little meals a day. I'm gonna lose weight, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, well now you've just shut down your thyroid. You've now put yourself into starvation mode. Terrible thing, you don't do that. So that's glaringly obvious, that's the first thing. And then another huge thing that I see is I'll see people saying, well, I do cardio all the time and I'm not losing weight, and I just, I want my 6-pack. So that's another thing where I see people just doing all this cardio and they're not doing any resistance training and they're not really challenging themselves. I'll see them on the treadmill and they're going at, maybe 2.5 miles an hour, and they're reading their paper, and they're just wasting time, and that's not the way to get fit. For people with eating disorders, I really do think that the first step is just getting help, because you can't really embark on a fit and healthy lifestyle when you're not fit and healthy in your mind and you're not loving yourself. You can find me at www.staceynaito, that's StaceyNaito.com, or you can find me on Facebook. So, see ya.